Hello everyone. Give me just a moment. My monitor computer's being a pain. There we go. My monitor computer's being a pain. There we go. Alright, okay. Bring back alert box. So, last time we were in Forbidden Woods. We had visited False Iosefka. Actually, as far as fashion, I definitely like the black one better. We had visited False Iosefka. We had found that Yharnam is built on top of thousands of graves. We had moved ourselves into the central Pthumerian Labyrinth. And we were about to tackle the second half of the Forbidden Woods. I might also take the detour and go right into the DLC because all the better strength weapons are in there. And move on from there. Hey Alexander, what's going on? I wonder if I can rush Ludwig in this setup right now. And grab the Moonlight Blade. So, first let's tackle the second half of the woods and decide from there. I think the woods is probably the longest bit. Yeah. I definitely like doing that. Sorry for the lack of streams. I kind of got caught up by Prey. Prey was amazing, and I finished my first my blind playthrough solo the other day. Definitely would not have been a good streaming game. At least blind. I might want to stream my No Needles playthrough or my Typhon playthrough.
Do not forget the league to cooperate.
Yep. Bucketin'. Oh right, we had the best line delivery in the entire franchise right there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, that I love that line delivery. That line delivery is pretty great. I wonder if Daniel Flynn, because I think Daniel Flynn, who's Solaire and Alfred, is also the voice director. I wonder if he went, I need you to do what I did here, except more. Let me check the jerk. I love how as you spiral down through the Forbidden Woods, because the Forbidden Woods is basically one big spiral down. It gets just weirder the more you do. For as much as I don't really care about the woods, mostly because it's long, I think it could have gotten its stuff across a little bit shorter. But for as much as it's huge, it does give a lot of rewards for it. For hanging. But the best thing is getting Clockwise Metamorphosis. It's like my one goal. The Metamorphosis runes are basically the best for me. Do I have any? No. If only they buffed poison weapons in Bloodborne. I saw there was a new patch for Dark Souls. Anything interesting? This guy has a plan, but it failed. Nope. Yeah, I saw the FromSoft Twitter state that they were pulling things down for maintenance. Of course, they only tweet in Japanese, so. It's amazing Twitter allows me to retweet it sometimes because the way Japanese is encoded in computer languages is like you can write like triple the amount you can in English. It counts for like more characters. It's weird. You know, that wasn't nice, big snake thing. I wasn't even coming to kill you yet. That's not a good idea. Well, I guess it's... Yeah, the way the Japanese language is just encoded, it allows you to cheat at Twitter. But, there's one of my fun runes. Can't just jump down, right? Yeah, it's not this place. For the most part, I use Twitter as really quick news, like elevator stuff, elevator pictures, basically. So if I want to know if something's going down, crap, I'll just load up the Twitter. Ah, I'm dead. Yep. Hope you guys are not afraid of snakes. Crow, really? Jeez. Nothing I can really use. This is where the game becomes very Silent Hill to me in its level design, the Forbidden Woods. Like, it doesn't, if I step back and think about it, it doesn't actually make any sense, but it makes sense while I'm doing it. Poor guy. We should... Okay. Yeah. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Jumping down from the branches and being like, look at me! Well, that's interesting. Do they, like, not have... There's only one snake with a pair of eyes. Huh. It's just, there's just a lot. But a lot of treasure is really worth it. Mostly the runes. The runes are very much worth it. Although I should just run for them. Piggy. I hear Piggy. Which means I'm close to the... Should be close to the... Yeah. Jeez, what is this guy's aggro range? I'm just looking at the pig. Nope. That scared the crap out of me. Nope. See you guys later. What is it with FromSoft and Windmills? I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. Suddenly snakes! Those enemies are really cool. Really like those enemies. I have cleared deep sleep. Still has poison resistance. Still haven't gotten metamorphosis runes. Sucks. But I am here. No, I don't want to treat Dawn with care.
Milk, what is it? Very unpleasant. Farewell, good hunter.
On the whole, the only thing that I don't like the woods for is that they take too long. They're, they're huge, but the level design of it is very cool. Its downward spiral to Bergenworth is very cool. And the enemies are really cool. I just think it overstays a little bit. Nobody cares, Crow. Alright, so before I fight the Shadows of Yharnam, I definitely want to make sure I get those runes. Because those are runes I will be keeping for basically the majority of the playthrough. Ooh. That crow, man. He's very mad. Very mad. One of the metamorphosis runes should be with the kin. And I am early and late in both those counts. Alright, we're gonna go visit the kin. It's your bit of Dark Souls 2 in here. It's weird how that particle effect is only right here to denote, hey, this is where you need to be for the shortcut in the kin. But They should have used it more. Poke. He's not the problem. The guy with the hair is the problem. Stop ACBing and get over here. Well, they do kind of look like fungus men. They've got like bulbous heads that kind of look like fungus guys. And they've got like growths. And their 6 fingers. Basically, I want him to not be with his friend anymore. Damn it. You'd think they'd have a better call beyond. Haha. He got me. I didn't think he'd follow it up with a big one. Like, immediately. I wonder if I have any throwing knives. Let's see. Poison knives. No throwing knives. Alright, fine. Just juke the rest. Yeah, these guys are really weak to thrusting. Thrusting attacks. They take like 1.5 times. There's Anti-Clockwise. Some arcane gemstones. Look at that sidestep. What do you think you are? A hunter? Anti-clockwise is got. Clockwise should be on the other side. That's the shortcut. There's another rune right over here. And this is a sharp gem. And then this is the Shadow of Yharnam boss fight. And clockwise should be the other way. Clockwise should be the door. Ah, God damn it. Gave me a hug I couldn't refuse. Oh well. Got what I came for though, so. Let's go stick those in our head and go fight the shadows of Yharnam. Lake is fine. Take that off. Take this off. My dog is making himself known. Oh, that was dumb. But He looks pretty cool. I thought I could run by and smack him one. Anyway. Let's go fight the boss. Stop faffing about. Loki! My dog does not approve, but he gets pets anyway, so... He asks for attention the same way Madeir asks for attention. It's pretty funny, actually. He was having a lot of fun. Skybox is very blue. Anyway, let's go fight some overwrought bodyguards. This is not going well. Alright, hold on. You guys need to separate some more. Thank you, emergency blood bullets. Do 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 do. It was weird trying to get them to do a thing I could parry.
Hunter, what is it? Very well, let me...
Let's get some health.
Farewell, good hunter.
What next? Let's do a chalice dungeon. Wasn't there a treasure room? I like what? What's wrong with the skirt? Yeah, there's a treasure room over here. I don't think I finished the treasure side. Skirt's pretty good. I like the skirt. Wait, did I? I need to find a lamp, bro, just to see if I did this side already. I think I did. Yeah, I totally think I did this side. I actually have not been to Canehurst yet. Just finished Shadows of Yharnam. I like the Canehurst shirt with the Canehurst armor pants. Not the Canehurst skirt. I like the skirt, but My Platinum character did that when fighting Lady Maria, actually. That was her fashion for that. Jerk. What fashion do I have? Black trousers. Orange trousers. Eh. Don't know how they call these black trousers. I like the... I spent a lot of time in the Chalice Dungeons, so I like them. They could have gotten rid of maybe the central ones to get to the more interesting bits, like defiled versions and... Oh, come on. Damn it. Tried to get away. I like the Chalice Dungeons. Honestly. They're pretty fun, actually. I felt right at home when I was playing Let It Die, when that came out. Because Let It Die is very Chalice Dungeon-y. Watcher. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the idea. I mean, I like them, but I'm not sure if they are totally integrated, and I get why they probably didn't. They didn't want to scale the difficulty up for new game cycles, because they don't scale. What you see, which is what you get, no matter if you're in New Game 1 or New Game 7. Is there anything really important here other than a gank? So, like, they have to kind of be set outside of the difficulty cycle. And I get that. But I think keeping them outside of the difficulty cycle kind of keeps them from reinforcing what they were doing in the main game. Because the big problem mechanically with the Chalice Dungeons is if you do them... Mother, I hate the witches. Although they're really cool enemies, but I hate them so much. Like, if you start doing them basically when you start getting them, you become pretty much overpowered for the rest of the game. So yeah, I don't know. It's a really interesting idea. Oh, No. Oops, I don't want to mess with him. Especially when I don't have my gun out. Which is fine, because I'm supposed to go this way anyway. Did not touch that. See what's down this way. Probably nothing good. But, you know, I like the Chalice dungeons. I don't find them boring or anything like that. I have a very high tolerance for, like, repetitive stuff. What I did find boring was being summoned in to help co-op, like, the Defiled MEG over and over again. That's really it. Who is it? I think it's the Pthumerian Elder. Yeah. Oh, it's Keeper. Oh, I get to have her cool armor if I win this. I was outside. Thought I had that. Her recovery is so fast. That's not parryable? What the hell? Oh, I was against the wall. Okay. Yeah, I should poke. Just poke. I'm so used to parrying. Remember, my main characters are a skill build and an arcane build, so... Poking. Activate. She really does love getting really RP walking close to you. Yeah, I know. I was actually thinking of heading into the DLC. What the hell, man? Am I really out of vials? Yeah, that's what I did the first time. I did Chalice Dungeons last. And they're a huge breeze. I'm gonna have to go pop some... Yep, time to go buy some blood vials, I guess. Be right back. Defiled MEG. Let me say something about that. Don't co-op for Defiled MEG. The way Amy's AI, it flips out between different phantoms. Like, it's just way easier to just do it yourself. I am just past Shadows of Yharnam. Alright, one more try at what's her face, and then we're just gonna probably run over to the DLC and pick up some strength weapons. Yeah, it's a very Demon Souls thing to do, to make healing a consumable. Ludwig's is so slow! I'm just gonna parry her now. I say, and then immediately die. Yeah, Ludwig's is really slow. I don't like it that much. Which is weird, because I like Holy Moonlight Blade. And with Canehurst, it's so... Canehurst is very Dracula. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go over to the DLC and pick up some weapons. Do something else for a little bit. What we know about the PC Hunter is pretty simple. PC Hunter had a sickness, was from a foreign country, and then had a background origin that you chose. You know, they were like a military vet or like a lone survivor or something like that. So that's what we know. The biggest thing is that they were sick. And they came to Yharnam because reasons. Did they have the summons from Canehurst before or after? It's really hard to say. Yeah. Oh, did I choose the wrong one? I chose the wrong one. From a lost hamlet, yeah. Just, it doesn't mean the Forbidden Woods. Hamlet is just a village. So, from a lost village. But they are foreign, because they're wearing foreign clothes. They're wearing Braiders' clothes, actually. Braiders is a... Gotta go this way. Yeah, but Hamlet is just a village. So, I mean, Gehrman says that Old Yharnam is a hamlet when he tells you to go grab the chalice from Bloodstarved Beast. It's just a term. Doesn't exactly mean like fishing hamlet or anything like that. Just that it's a village. Alright, over his ear.
Curse the fiends, their children too.
Like a carpet? Carpets are
And their
great at tying
children
rooms together.
forever true.
I'm gonna get so wrecked by the DLC. So here's the big question. Is this the way this shortcut works, the actual way the shortcut works? And is the elevator you get The false way? Well, you and Brader both wear the same outfit, so there is that. His is just Brader-ified. Alright. I want your weapon. Maybe not that much. God. Alright, why am I fighting? I'm just here to collect things. Gentlemen, gentlemen. Doggo. It does seem like you knew about Pale Blood before you got the infusion. You do ask the minister at the beginning. So somehow you knew about Pale Blood to come get cured or whatever sickness you did come for. Just coming through. Picking up some things, seeing how long I last. Wow, that's a lot of mans. Alright, that's one weapon. Okay, I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. Alright, I need to go this way for the shortcut. Would you ladies, please?
You're a hunter with your sanity, aren't you? Must have taken a wrong turn then, eh? Well, we're more alike than you think. This is the hunter's nightmare, where hunters end up when drunk with blood. You've seen them before. Aimless, wandering hunters slavering like beasts.
Yeah, Redgrave's video is pretty good.
This is what the poor fools have
Really nice work he did. There's a lot of
turned back
extrapolation now.
unless you've something of an interest in nightmares.
Nightmares are awesome.
Yes, I see. You sense a secret within the nightmare and cannot bear to leave it be. As if the spirit of Bergenworth lives on within you.
I haven't even been to Bergenworth yet, dude.
Who relish the nightmare.
I need to update my my weapon.
Secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to see them uncovered, especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly.
But remember, the PC is always kind of a cipher, a concept, really, for you to put in your own story. Remember, FromSoft moved to business software in the 80s because of the popularity of like a Dungeons and Dragons. Like, it wasn't Dungeons and Dragons in particular; it was a different game, but it was a tabletop game. So that's why they started doing Kingsfield. Kingsfield started the whole formula, and they want the character to be a cipher so that you can put in your own story. So I'm not sure how much you can really say about what has been narrated about the hunter itself. Yeah, blue elixirs. Do I even have any? I think I have like one. Yeah. But you do have to remember that because of where FromSoft started in like a tabletop pen and paper RPG kind of tradition, they wanted to make that into like a video game, which is where like Kingsfield became a thing. So yeah, they give you a concept, but that's really all they give you. Trying to plot out my run here. Do I want it? Yeah. The Constable's garb. My lady. Maybe. I'm not sure my weapon is up to snuff to do it. But I'm gonna pop the next It says you have good taste. My weapon sucks for the DLC. Can I grab that without popping him? That's a valuable chunk right there. Let me see if I can't level up my weapon. Oh, wrong desk. Over here. Oh, I need one more. That sucks. Right, back to the DLC. Yeah, like the reason why Dark Souls UI kind of looks the way it does, the reason you get like a character sheet like this is because they wanted to bring the pen aspect of that popular game. I'm gonna have to look up which game it was that was really popular in Japan, because I know it wasn't Dungeons and Dragons, but they really wanted to get the character sheet aspect into their video games. Yeah, I was advised for this build to be Ludwig's Holy Blade, but I think it's too slow. Actually, I think it's a bit slow for me. Just gonna run, see if I can't pick up another chunk. No. Nope. And Snail Lady! Hello, Snail Lady. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm lucky as hell. I love that snail drop. Mostly for like people's reactions to the snail drop. Constable fashion doesn't really matter for me right now. I wonder if I should switch over to the pizza cutter. Let me check it out. Maybe. Went over for the scythe. I don't think the scythe is good for this build anyway. Not sure if scythe is useful. I love the Shattered Sun. Right. Ma'am. Oh my gosh, damage output is... What the hell? Should not have to work that hard. Give me my 5 vials. Thank you. And these should be pebbles. Yeah, like, I can already tell. I probably shouldn't until I get like at least a +8. Why do I want to use that? I can just run over here. It's really weird how I am not attaching to the Ludwig's Holy Blade, because I like MLGS. It's fine. I need echoes, which I should have. Hello? Did I just crash? Damn right it is. I think I just crashed, so I will be right back. Yeah. Game crashed. Be right back. Oh, that's something.